Alright, this is actually take two if you came here from the short video. Okay, look. Shoot short videos with your phone. This is shot with a camera. So, we're going to do an EDC pocket dump. Your phone is part of the pocket dump, so I can't show you that, right? So, let's get started. Hopefully I'm in view. This time of year, shitty, cold out. This is my favorite jacket. So, yeah, I like it because it has a lot of pockets. I do a minimalist thing as far as an EDC. So, let's check it out. First thing, you always got to have a phone, right? I'm a cigarette smoker. I carry not one, but two Bic style lighters. And these pockets are empty on the sides. Kind of particular on what kind of wallet I carry. I like this one for a couple of reasons. We'll go over that later in the video. You always got to have a pocket knife. This is a cheap one, but a very, very good one. We'll go over that in the video. I have videos on that knife. I'll drop a link in the description. I carry a multi-tool. Even the best multi-tools are still kind of not the best tool for the job usually. So I do the minimalist. I've got a Gerber dime. As you see, I always carry a pocket knife, so I've got a good blade. Mainly just need the little wire cutters, the pliers. This does have some very minimalist screwdrivers. And it does have a bottle opener, which I don't drink beer, so I don't need that. Keys. I'm the type of person you will not catch outside without a flashlight. So we've got a little O-light flashlight, 90 lumen. Takes a AAA battery. Works really well, actually. I use it every morning. These you can find at any gas station. You can find them on Amazon. They're made to fit in your wallet or on your keys. Okay, so you've got a couple of different metric sizes here. I believe this is a 14, a 12, and a 10. Has a little pry bar on it. Church key bottle opener. The reason I like to have this, a lot of people take their pocket knife, use it as a prying tool. Don't do that. You break your knife. Don't. So there's your little prying tool. You gotta have that. And this is something kind of important depending on where you live. Say 4:30 in the morning, you're stopping for some coffee or cigarettes or gas, etc. There's always, you know, if you're in a seedier neighborhood, there's always some drug addict or homeless person begging you for money. You have no clue what they want, whatever. They always just want a little something. So I generally will carry just a little bit in my left front pocket with my other stuff. Just a wee little bit of change and like $1. Simply because I have found if you hand those folks like 79 cents or $1, they'll say God bless you and they'll walk away and they don't bother you, and that's the end game. You don't want to be bothered, right? I don't want to know if they're going to try to rob me, none of that. Here you go, man, this is all I got. I don't carry cash. Have a nice day. They'll take it, they walk away. Just through experience, I found it's easier to do that. So yeah, rest of the pockets almost empty. We have a motorcycle key with a cool looking keychain. We'll go over that later in the video as well. And in this day and age, well, you shouldn't go anywhere unless you're armed. We'll go over that, why I chose that, why I carry that. And depending on what I'm doing, I have a couple different holsters. I like this one, and I'll explain why I like this cheap piece of crap holster. Works well for what I do. So let's go over the shit now laying on the table here, and the uses for everything. Yeah, never mind. Edit this in. I forgot one thing in my pocket, a very important thing that I feel everybody should carry, every man should carry. It's a cheap cotton bandana. You should have one. We'll explain why. You got 1,000,001 uses. If you watch my riding videos, you'll notice that every one of my motorcycles, and it's just a weird good luck thing. Green's my favorite color. So I always rock one of these on one of my bikes because there's 1,000,001 uses, and I always tie them to the clutch side, the left side handlebar. Everybody thinks it's this, that, and motorcycle club thing. Dude, do you know why that's there? Primarily it's there because I wear glasses. Now, if it's tied right out here in front of you and you get some schmutz or bugs on your glasses, it's on the left side bar because that's your clutch side, so sitting at a red light, that hand is free because you're in neutral. You can reach right up and clean your glasses, and it's already mounted there. You don't have to dig it out of a pocket. That's one reason why every one of my bikes you'll see in my riding videos or any video that I'm working on one of my motorcycles, you'll usually see a green bandana tied to the left side handlebar. You see me riding a bike without that, it's not mine, and it's something I've been doing for I don't even know how many years, over 20. So let's get to the items in my pocket and what they're used for. All right, check in just. All right, so you watched the pocket dump thing, right? So let's go over what I carry on my body every single day when I leave my house. And as I had mentioned, I take a minimalist point of view. I carry only what I need. Some people really load out. I personally don't feel that it's necessary. Where do we start? We start with the fact that I'm a cigarette smoker. So always got a pack of smokes. I like these little big style lighters. You will generally find me with the brightest colored one I can find. There's a reason for that. You're driving, oops. When you're driving, you take your eyes off the road, that's a bad deal. But you look down at the stop sign red light, this bright color will pop right out at you. There's another big style lighter. I like these because, well, they always work. You can dunk this thing in water, blow on it. It's going to light. It gets too cold, they don't want to light. You can hold it in your hand like that for just a few seconds. It'll light. I always carry two in case one dies. Keys. All right. I got a real simple minimalist tool on here, and I'll give you some reasons why. You've got some measurements, that's not important, but if you did need it, you needed it. This isn't really going to loosen or tighten anything. The main thing is, I see a lot of people using their knives as a prying tool. That's how you break your knife, it's how you dull your blade, and it's just a bad idea. Don't do it. You can have a little something like this. It's a little pry bar for any little thing you need to dig into or get into. You can pull a nail with it. It's on your keys. These cost a couple bucks at any gas station, Amazon.com, etc., etc. You're not going to catch me out of the house with a flashlight. I worked night shift one too many years. I no longer work night shift, but the habit has stuck. I like Olight. They make really good stuff. This one, I have a rechargeable one. This is the one I've been rocking lately. It's a little brighter. Real simple operation. Twist it. You get about 100 lumens of light. Takes a AAA battery. You don't get a lot of life out of it. This is not a, get you out of the woods flashlight. You only get about an hour and a half out of the battery, but it works real good for the 5 minutes in the morning I needed to check some things out on my work truck. And then the rest are just keys. This little keychain's actually pretty cool. It's got some sentimental value. My uncle actually made it for me. It's got my initials on it. And it just clips onto your belt. And then from there, I slide the keys into my pocket. That way, when I need to get them, I can just reach down and grab them. I don't like them just dingling like that, especially on a bike riding down the road. They could fall off. This is a really heavy-duty item. But I still prefer it hanging on my belt with the keys in the pocket. And it's just more comfortable to carry like that. It's cold out here. My cigarette went out. Now, as far as a pocket knife, you should always have a blade. I'll drop a link in description. This is a Ganzo, and I'm not sure the model number. You knife guys will know, if you know. But I'll drop a link in the description. I've had this a little over a year. Really smooth, really quick, easy to open. The edge can be made like a razor, and it holds an edge very well. This was like a $15, $20 pocket knife, and solid. I mean, good lockup, everything. The clip, these clip knives, I never have good luck with these clip knives. That clip's been on there for a year. I haven't had to tighten the screws once. They always get loose, move around, the clip falls off. This one hasn't. This has been a pretty decent. As you can see, I used the hell out of it. It's been a pretty decent little blade. If you did need it for self-defense, it's right there. It's sharp as a razor. It does what you need it to do. And this has been a great little, for what I paid for it, a great little everyday carry item. Believe it or not, this was found in the parking lot of a gas station. but they're cheap. They're like 10 bucks. It's a Gerber dime, a little multi-tool. And here's the deal. I've had Leathermans. I've had $150 multi-tools. Even the best multi-tool is just that. It's an emergency situation piece of crap that barely gets done what you need to do. The only good thing about it is it's good to always have a pair of pliers with wire cutters. So that's the main thing I use on here. There are blades. There are scissors. You know, there's this works good for cutting open a box. Close her up here. Hopefully I'm still in camera for you. You know, you got a wee little blade, but obviously I carry a good razor sharp blade. I keep my knives shaving sharp. It's just a weird thing I do. Flat screwdriver you could use as a prying implement, but we carry a prying implement if we need it. Nail file, and you can get into a Phillips head screwdriver with that. It does have a little pair of scissors. I honestly really never had to use them, but this little guy weighs nothing, fits in your pocket, and little tiny jobs and stuff, it's there if you need it. I carry it every day. I had alluded to why I carry $1 and a wee little bit of change in my left front pocket, simply because, you know, I go to work really early in the morning. Sometimes I got to stop for smokes, gas, coffee, etc. I hate to be this way, but it's true, man. If you've ever driven through certain neighborhoods, when you go to the gas station that early in the morning, there's always an addict or a homeless person asking for money, and sometimes they can really bug you. And rather than have any kind of conflict, you don't know if they're high or just crazy, it's easier just to have something you don't care about, like what I have here, about $1.13 or something. You know, it's in the left front pocket. There's a reason why it's in the left front pocket, you know, and you can just say, here, man, this is all I got. I don't carry cash. 999 times out of 1,000, they're just going to, oh, God bless you, and they'll walk away and leave you alone, and you avoid the conflict. Good idea. It's key to my motorcycle. This is my daily rider bike, my Yamaha Venture. It's a cool looking keychain, and I like it for 2 reasons. Number 1, green's my favorite color. Number 2, if you know, you know. This is called a monkey's fist. I don't have one of these on my Harley because where the key is, I don't want it pulling on the ignition. But this is soft, you know, 550 cord. It's not going to scratch up the gas tank. What a monkey's fist is, believe it or not, if you've got that in your hand, you need to use it for self-defense. Inside there is a 1-inch steel ball bearing, and you wouldn't think it, but if you strike something instead of your fist, if you strike it that way, you come up around, and that little thing will do some extreme damage, even at a distance like that from your hand. Hitting with that instead of your hand, you ain't going to break your hand, you are going to get somebody to get back. So it is what it is. It's a self-defense tool. It looks really cool. If you absolutely need to, because you're in an emergency situation and you need some cordage, well, you've got a bunch of 550 cord right there. Let's move on to the wallet. I'm rather particular on the kind of wallet I carry. Oh, it looks cool. It's classic biker style, blah, blah, blah. These little buttons always get busted. This one's getting a little worse for wear. It's about a year old. I like this particular style for 2 reasons. Number 1, it's sealed up. I don't generally carry much cash. I usually keep less than 10 bucks on me. But I like this style wallet, even though it's big and sticks out of your pocket. Number 1, it falls out of your pocket when you're riding your motorcycle. It's chained on to your belt. This is why this became a biker thing. It's black leather because, well, back in the day, 50s, you rode a motorcycle in the 50s, you had to carry tools. You had to work on your bike. Your hands got greasy. This is why traditionally bikers would wear black leather stuff, because when your hands are dirty, you don't see it on here. Not going to show you everything in it. The reason why I like the big one, like I said, I carry just a little bit of cash, a few dollars. They're pressed flat by this wallet. You're sitting on it all day. It's pressed flat. So if you want a soda, bag of chips, something from a vending machine, you have a nice flat build that's going to go in the vending machine without too much trouble. The other thing I like is your IDs, all your cards. They're zipped in here. So even if this should open and I lose a couple of bucks, and I think I have a truck driver's medical card or something, some paperwork, you're not going to lose your cards and ID and stuff. So that's why I love these type of wallets. I have carried one of these since I was probably 12 years old. You know, that's initially why you'll see the motorcycle guys with a chain wallet. A lot of them think it's just a biker thing, that it looks cool. But the whole idea is if it slides out of your pocket while you're riding, it's still attached to you. That's why this became a tradition. Cell phones, everybody got a cell phone, man. I don't go crazy with them. I don't. I get what works, and this works, and when it doesn't work, about $100, I get another one just like it. Does the job just fine. Camera works good too. And I had mentioned you always carry a clean cotton handkerchief or bandana. And I had said earlier in the video, I always keep one of these tied onto my bikes. For the simple reason, it's tied up to the left side of the handlebars. And it's blowing out here in the breeze. Well, if you get something on your glasses, you can reach right up to it and clean your glasses. You can use this as a poke, as they would call it, or a bag. You know, put some stuff in it like this. You know, tie it up like such. That's one use. You get a really nasty cut and you need to seal it off. These are actually strong when doubled up. You could make a tourniquet out of this. You know, you could tie it, wipe the sweat off your face. There's 50,000 uses for these. And I particularly like just the dollar store cotton ones because they're very absorbent. If you got to dry something off, cripes, if you spill gas on your motorcycle gas tank and you just washed and waxed it, you pull this out of your pocket, you wipe the gas off. Come on, 1,000,001 uses. Let's see, the thing everybody always wants to see. You know, you probably shouldn't leave the house without a little bit of extra protection. I choose a quality brand. Okay, I used to rock a 5-shot 357 mag Taurus, also a 38 special hammerless revolver. I rock this now. Not very expensive, but high quality. Don't need crazy sights. This is a get-back weapon. Hollow points, 7 + 1, 8 shots. I like these holsters 90% of the time. When I'm doing stuff in the garage and I'm out and about, these will get dirty. They'll absorb, you know, you got it in your waistband, it's touching your skin, well, maybe your underwear and then your skin. It's going to absorb stuff. It's going to absorb your sweat, your body funk. You know, the cool thing about this is you can work this little clip off of here and you can wash this thing out and you don't have the stinky, nasty thing touching your skin all day. I really, for inside the waistband, or I particularly like to pocket carry with these. This is kind of the way to go, and depending on your firearm. This has an external safety, so it's perfectly fine to pocket carry, even though the trigger is somewhat light. This will do the job. You know, if you prefer something like a Glock that has no external safety, this is maybe not what you want. You know, you want like a Kydex or something. But these are very comfortable. They're cheap. You know, when it gets dirty and stinky, throw it away. $15 get you another one, you know, or, you know, cheap ass like me, you wash it out. So, yeah, that's what's up with that. And that's my everyday carry. I don't do extra mags. 8 rounds of 147 grain hollow points. If that doesn't get the job done, you've got a problem. And as far as carrying a weapon, a firearm as a weapon, before you do that, I suggest you learn how to handle yourself without a weapon. Because if you can't handle yourself without a firearm, you don't have confidence, you don't have any self-defense ability, nothing like that, you know, maybe you shouldn't go to any places where you need that. I'm getting older. There are occasions where I would just rather have that with me, but it's not really necessary. 99 times out of 100, you can talk your way out of any situation where you don't need that. But in the instance that you can't, it's very nice to have that. I'm not the biggest, baddest ass in the world, but these, my feet, those can handle 99 out of 100 situations. What will handle 999 out of 1,000 situations is this thing right here. Okay, you use this first. If that fails, you got this, you got these. I had mentioned as far as tools and being minimalist, you know, if you take a look here, this one's actually for sale. It's not being ridden, so it's inside. You got all the room in the world to carry any tool you need. And even my Harley, it's minimalist. I generally run with the saddlebags off, but on the front here, you know, bike paperwork stays in the bag. And I've got just a few stubby wrenches, screwdrivers, anything I need to fix anything that's going to go bad on the road with this will fit right in here. Okay, so I'm carrying tools on my bike. Same goes with my car. You know, I've got tools in my car to change a tire, inflate a tire. I've got a jump pack in there, anything I could need, a little bit of extra fluids and stuff. I don't feel it necessary to go over the top with a multi-tool. People do. That's cool. It's just one more heavy thing on my belt that I don't feel like carrying. So, as I said before, that's the reason why I go minimalist. I was actually, the Lord works in mysterious ways, man. I had lost my other one, and I was going to order one on Amazon, and lo and behold, I looked down, you know, watching where I was walking, and I almost stepped on this. Bugger for the person that lost it, but hey, man, this was free. This was a freebie. They're only like 10, 15 bucks, but it'll pretty much do anything you need. So yeah, there's my EDC, we'll call it a biker EDC pocket dump video. They're always fun. So, catch you later. I got stuff to do. Really don't have any motorcycle projects going on right now. I'm not taking in any more projects. I'm not working on anyone's bikes this year. As I'd said in other videos, we're working on me. Working out, exercising every day, eating right. And right now that's important. That's why you're seeing less and less videos from me. But it's Sunday, it's rainy, I don't really have anything else to do. My workout's done. Only other thing I gotta do is prepare dinner and chill out. So I figured I'd make you a little video, touch base, say hi. A lot of new subscribers recently. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Kevin6154, also known as Phoenix Motorsports, because we take these old bikes, we make them rise from the ashes and ride again. You'll be seeing more videos. I'm getting bored. I'm going to piece together some footage of some riding videos that I did over the summer. Didn't use the footage, so we might do a couple of collages and montages and ASMR video type things. Anyways, I'll catch y'all later.